your mic, you talk right into it like that. Yeah. That's it. That's it. It's going to be so much fun. Yeah, it's going to be fun. You've got a house band. Any jokes? Any jokes? Charming. Just be charming. You're so charming. Yeah. No jokes. Charming. That's all you need. You just need to be trans.
You're so cool. Calm, collected.
It's going to be great. Wait till you see. We have all sorts of games and different things. It's going to be good.
How awesome. Love seeing you in your element.
Oh, I'm so happy to be back too. I mean, I love doing the videos. Like I love the convocation videos. I love that process. I've never done it before. And we loved it. But there's nothing like a live event. It just is totally different. Oh my God. What do you think? No, I didn't know. So we had 80 episodes like 15 seconds. So it's not good. What's that?
Exactly.
Very, very good.
One more. It's freezing up here. But last time, remember they had the thing on the boat?
Yes.
I was like, every time I work for CFC, I'm dying from the cold. And now I'm inside. And
Crazy. That was, I mean, that was like a total, it was like a, I mean, a total, like, was there like a voice or something like that night? Dude, I still want to do that in New York. I just want to bring somebody up when they're in New York.
oh, the season?
Yeah. Not like,
she talking? It's not 12:30. Guess what? I'm your pre-show host, everybody. Welcome. Who's been to a talk show before? Okay, we got some people in the back. So when you go to a talk show, somebody comes out before, livens up the crowd, gets you ready, and then we go right into it. So that's my job today, and I'm very excited to be doing it. My name is Denise Bonetta. I'm the Executive Director of Graduate Student Life and Development, the office who put on this program. It is our first in-person orientation since 2019, so we've come a long way. So yes, let's clap for that. It's nice to see you in person. So I just want to give a shout out to my team who put this all together. There's been a lot of moving parts, but we're really just happy that you're here. I want to give a shout out to College Events who put this program together. We have a lot of staff volunteers around the room who volunteered their time today. And then media services, auxiliary services, public safety facilities, all the people that make the magic happen. So I would just like to name that because it's good to give gratitude, people. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to warm you up. Good? So I always like to hear where people are commuting from. Earlier in the session before you, they wanted where you all were coming from. There's too many places. You all are coming from everywhere. The West Coast, overseas, the South, next door. So we're just gonna focus on where you commuted from this morning. Does that sound good? So how many people do I have in the residence halls? Okay, we got some. Yeah, you can make some noise. Residence halls, let's hear it. Okay, cool. Our president lives in the residence halls, Tom Bailey. You might see him around. Who is living within like 20 blocks of TC? Okay, we got some people. A lot of people, when they tell me they move here, they're like, I want to be in walking distance. I've never been in walking distance in my life, but here we go. Okay, who is from Manhattan outside of the 20 blocks? Coming from Manhattan. Okay, yep. Cool. Who's coming from Brooklyn? More Brooklyn in the house. Last session, it was like one person. I was like, that's not common for Brooklyn. Brooklyn's not that quiet. Okay, what about the boogie down Bronx? Anybody? Oh, we got a Bronx in the house. That's what I like to hear. You were born and raised Bronx, probably. Yes, I feel that. You know why? Because I'm born and raised Queens. Is anybody in Queens in the house? Queens, that is real quiet. Let's do that again, Queens. Okay? You heard the Bronx. Anybody from Queens in the house? Oh! Whatever, I'm gonna let that pass, but Queens, meet me somewhere and we'll practice on that one. Okay, Staten Island. Oh. You've done this before? Yeah, no. We love Staten Island. Best way to see the Statue of Liberty, take the Staten Island ferry. It's, I think, free, right? Yeah, exactly. Okay, thanks for being here, Staten Island. I made the commute. New Jersey, anybody? Oh. Wow, we got Jersey in the house. Okay, thanks for coming, New Jersey Transit, right? And then what's the other one? The path, right. Anybody Long Island? Me too, came from Great Neck this morning. What am I missing? Any other states? Connecticut? You came from Connecticut this morning? No. It's okay. Earlier, somebody said Brazil, and I was like, you came from there this morning? Okay, but we love it. Okay, cool. And then that's it for our geographical shout out. You guys did good. Give yourselves a round of applause. Okay, see, we're getting warmed up. How much time do I have left? What am I doing on time? Huh? Okay. Is Lee Shen in the audience? No. Lee Shen's son? No. Well, it is their birthday today, so I was going to sing them happy birthday. But Lee Shen isn't here, so we're going to skip that part. Fun fact, though, is TC made the melody for the happy birthday song. TC also is the school that developed the yellow school bus. We called a conference in 1932, I think, with 48 states and decided the color was going to be yellow. So a lot of good things happen here. Okay, now we're going to play some games. How much time do I have left? 5 minutes. Okay, we can do this, people. We can do this. Okay, so I got friends upstairs. I got friends below. So I'm going to ask a few questions. If you think you know the answer, you raise your hand, tell us our name, program, and what the answer is, and then you might get a prize from my bag. Cool? Okay, we're going to go do this fast and quick because I want to try to get as many people prizes in the 5 minutes that we have. So first question, we're going to start down here. Don't worry, Mezzanine, I know you're there.
We're waiting for you.
Yeah, we'll get you. And this time I'll give you easier questions. Last time I gave them a really hard question. Okay, down here. What can be found on top of a New York-style cheesecake? Hand in the back, all the way in the back. Trevor, you're going to get that workout today. Name, program, and your answer.
Hi,
I'm Aaliyah. My program is mental health counseling, and is it those like little fake cherries?
Nope, wrong answer. Next one. Name, program, and
Blueberries. Neil, SMBI. Blueberries.
No blueberries. Wow. Other groups got it real quick.
Olivia, mental health counseling, strawberries.
Not strawberries. Wow, I guess this is a trick question. All the way down there. Pass the mic, pass the mic, pass the mic.
Regina, curriculum and instruction. Is it nothing?
Nothing is the answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Regina, you get a TC teddy bear. Y'all, New York doesn't need anything. It's perfect as it is, okay? Okay, next question. What is the smallest borough, size-wise, not population, of New York City? Trevor's gonna figure out who's first. Oh, Trevor's going all the way back to Janice. My friend Janice out there in the back.
Denise.
Yeah, Janice and Janice.
NeuroEd, Manhattan.
Manhattan is the right answer, Janice. I got you a baseball cap. Okay. Okay, here we go. Which borough of New York City is the U.S. Open played in? Trevor's gonna pick. We're rooting for our girl Serena this week.
Helena, International Education Development, Queens.
Best borough, right, my Queens people? They're probably not clapping. Oh, and we gotta throw it up to the top.
Yes.
Ready?
We've been having hands up. We're ready.
I'm sorry. Ready, up top. Ashley's gonna pick. New York City is home to the country's largest zoo, which features more than 4,000 animals. Which borough can it be found in?
All right. First hand I saw. Shut up. Please don't let me down. What is your name? Where are you from? What are you studying?
My name's Maddie, and I'm studying developmental psychology, and that would be the Bronx Zoo.
The Bronx Zoo in the boogie down. She knows it.
That's right. Bronx in the house.
We got a hat for you. It's gonna come right up. Last question. We'll do it up top. Ready?
Yes, we're ready.
What is the best graduate school of education in the world?
Okay, I'm coming to the left. Name, studying, where are you from?
Hi, my name is Thora Min, and I'm in Teaching of a Social Studies program, and I'm from Jersey.
She's from Jersey.
And it's TC, Columbia.
It is Teacher College, and you get my bag. Woo. Okay, we are warmed up and ready to go. How are we feeling? A little louder, how are we feeling? Okay, this is our last show of the day. We've done 2 already, so I hope you are our best crowd. We also got people watching online, so hello there. We're so excited to see you. Well, not see you, but I'm excited that you get to see me at home. So our host is Tom Rock, our Vice Provost for Student Affairs. He's going to take us through some guests. He's going to play some games with us, so I'll be back later, so make sure you raise your hand to volunteer. But yes, my band knows that Tom Rock needs a special entrance song. He's the Rock of TC, so we got to play We Will Rock You. Yup. Wow, I didn't even need to cue you guys up. Here we go. Tom Rock, welcome to the stage.
All right. Well, thank you for that fun introduction. We are live from TC. It's orientation. All right. Welcome to our new master's students that are here. Welcome to our master's students that are online for this session. So happy to see you all. Our first in-person orientation program in 3 years. Wow, what we have been through. So we're gonna have some fun because we all need that at this moment in time. So we're gonna have some fun here while we're here. So let me introduce the NSO House Band. On drums, we have TC music instructor, Philippe Lem. On the bass, we have TC music instructor and alum, Matthew Butterman. Matthew. And our band leader, none other than TC alum, Daryl Jordan. Hello, Daryl. We're gonna have fun here today?
I think we will.
I know. We're gonna have fun. You're looking sharp as ever.
Thank you. I'm trying to be like you.
You know, look at that. Yeah, you look great. Great to see you, Daryl. So we have, like I said, a wonderful program for you here where you're going to learn a little bit, have some fun, and really just celebrate you being here, being in person, and get you ready for your TC experience. So you're going to meet the president of our Student Senate, right? That's pretty cool. Professor Tran Templeton, one of our esteemed faculty members, our interim provost, dean, and vice president for academic affairs at TC, Bill Baldwin. We're going to play some games. So I told you we're going to have some fun. And we're going to send you off with an inspiring message to send you off on your TC way. So, we ready? Ready for that? All right. Okay. Okay, good. So we're going to start with playing a game. Okay? So games. A little game music. Okay? So take out your phones. All right. So we're going to do, go to menti.com. This is your first TC quiz, is to enter the code that I'm going to tell you in the menti.com. And the code is, you ready? 75134982. 75134982. You got it? It's your first quiz at TC. Okay, menti.com, 75134982. Okay, and you're going to answer true or false to our questions. Okay, so let's get started with the game. Question number 1. President Lee Bollinger is the president of Columbia University, Barnard, and Teachers College. True or false? What do you think? Not a trick question? The answer is false. It's false. Tom Bailey is the president of Teachers College. Tom Bailey loves student events. He would love to be here, of course, and welcome you. He's unable. He was recently injured. He's hopefully going to be just fine. But you will have so many opportunities to meet President Tom Bailey. I can't wait for those with you in the coming weeks. He'll be hosting 4 student catch-ups in the fall, so keep your eye out for those invitations where you can sign up to really have a casual conversation with him, coffee. He will also be hosting a student holiday party in December, so spaghetti meatballs served by the president. Pretty cool. And you can also find him from time to time in the Everett Cafe, grabbing a cup of coffee. He'll chat with you in line, so he loves it when students take a moment to say hello. Okay? All right, so question number 2, you ready? If you need to walk from Zankel to Grace Dodge Hall, you have to actually exit the building and go outside. True or false? The answer is false. TC has 7 academic buildings. They're all connected. So once you're inside one of our buildings, you actually never have to go outside again. So for bad weather, snow, that is perfect. You'll figure out your way. My recommendation would be to have your bearings, where's east and where's west, and then just kind of meander around, right? So Broadway, Amsterdam, we're on one big city block, 7 buildings, or ask any of us. But yeah, everything's connected. You never have to go outside. So there you go. Campus access just once with that green check, you're good to go. Okay, so question number 3. Registration for your spring semester classes starts today. All right, not a trick question. The answer is false. You can't register for spring classes today, but the registration begins on Monday, December 5th. So mark your calendar for Monday, December 5th so you don't miss spring registration, okay? Another important date for this semester, our add drop period is September 19th. So you need to also be mindful of that. And then, once that date comes, you're locking in your schedule, no more changes, good to go. Okay, that's your schedule. All right, next question. The only way to reach out to public safety, TikTok. What do you think? You're right. The answer is false. Our public safety is not on TikTok. Don't look for them there. You can reach out to public safety by telephone. So it's simple, 212-678-3333. Really simple. Remember those numbers. You might need it sometimes. They're great. You can also send emails and our website. Okay. Another quick question. Teachers College has free writing appointments for students. What do you think? Okay. Yep. The answer is true. We have free writing assignments. You can make virtual or in-person appointments with our Graduate Writing Center. Just go to the GSLD website, connect to Graduate Writing Center, and if you need help with papers, writing, struggling with something, putting some concepts together, go talk to our great staff in the Graduate Writing Center. Okay, last question. The only way to stay in shape is to run to the train while you're at TC. What do you think? The answer is false. All TC students, you have access to the Dodge Fitness Center on the Columbia main campus with your TC ID, and it's located right across the street. So take some time, fitness, health, healthy lifestyle. Go over to the gym. They have great programs over there. Okay, great job with the games. Give yourself a hand. All right, we'll play some more games in a little bit. But before that, I want to introduce our first guest, who's a doctoral student in the Department of Biobehavioral Sciences, and she is your Student Senate President. You will want to get to know her. Please welcome to the stage, Marian Bakoya. Marian. All right. Hey, Marian.
Hi,
how are
Tom.
you?
Hi, everyone. Hi up there.
Yeah, how was your summer?
It was really good. I had a great summer.
Oh my gosh, it's so great to be back, right?
I
And to
know,
be in
right?
person.
In person,
to have,
first
all of our
time.
students at orientation.
Yes.
So good to see you. So, Marian, you are the president of the Student Senate at TC, going into your second year as president of TC Senate. What does the Student Senate do?
That's a great question, Tom. So Senate is an advocacy body that represents the views and experiences of students and uses that platform as a vehicle to connect to the faculty, staff, and administration.
I mean, you do so much.
We do, yeah, we do a lot.
You have so many initiatives.
Yes, we do.
A great team of student leaders. Why do you think it's so important to get involved in student life while you're enrolled as a student here?
Yeah, so TC has so many different departments, and a lot of them are interdisciplinary, and a lot of the work that we do brings us together. So being involved in student life allows you to connect with other students. You never know what conversation that you'll have that will connect to your work and make it more of a meaningful and enriched experience.
Yeah, amazing. And I know that probably the next question, I know there's probably a lot, but what do you love the most about TC?
Well, Tom, I love getting to know people, people like you.
I feel the same about you. I do.
No, you really get to meet so many renowned faculty members. I've met lifelong friends. I've gotten to just be involved in experiences that have really enriched me as a scholar, and I really just appreciate the diversity and the wealth of knowledge that is here at TC.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, there's so many things to celebrate and to like. And any other last words or any other advice for them? Can they come to a Senate meeting?
Of course, we're always welcome. Our meetings are open. We're having elections this fall, so there'll be an email that we send out to the whole student body, and then we have an involvement fair coming up.
We do. That involvement fair is on Wednesday, September 7th, from 3 to 5 p.m. I know Marian will be there, right? Other members of the Senate.
Yes.
And other student organization leaders. So you can attend that. Put that on your calendar as well. We really encourage you as you look at other ways to get involved at TC. That's a great opportunity.
Yes, thank you so much.
So thank you, Marian, for coming by. Great to see you. I know it's going to be a busy semester. Welcome back and have a great semester.
Thank you. So look forward to meeting you all.
Thanks, Marian. Wow. Yeah, please do go to the student involvement fair. You'll see Marian again. And when you see Marian in the hallway, say hello. She always has some news and some things happening with Senate. So thanks, Marian. Okay, our next guest is professor of early childhood education and faculty co-director of the Rita Gold Center here at Teachers College. She is teaching play, language, and early childhood curriculum this fall semester. Please join me in welcoming Professor Tran Templeton. So good to see you. So good to see you. Welcome back to TC.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Oh my gosh,
So
I hope
good
you
to
had
be
a great,
back.
I hope you had a great summer.
Oh, it was a summer where we moved from Texas to New York City.
Oh.
Back to New York City.
You know, I bet many of our students moved to New York City from
Yeah.
different places as well. So yeah, we're so delighted to be back, right? To in-person orientation. Tell us, you're a TC alum. When did you graduate from TC and where did you go after you graduated?
Yeah, so I graduated from the doctoral program in curriculum and teaching. I know at least somebody earlier mentioned that in curriculum and teaching. In 2018, and I went to work in North Texas. The thing about academia is you don't get to choose always where you end up. So I ended up in North Texas teaching at the University of North Texas for 4 years before making my way back here to Teachers College.
Oh my gosh, we are so thrilled to have you back.
I am more thrilled than you can imagine.
And I mean, Texas is big.
Texas is big. Yes.
So tell us a little bit about your research.
Yeah, okay, so my research looks at how young children are represented and imaged by adults in society and in school. So when we think about young children, we have particular ideas about what they can and can't do, right? We have images about tantrums and cuteness and all kinds of things, but I'm really interested in how young children see themselves. How do they represent themselves? Mainly through photography, but also through their play, through their language, through the stories that they tell, because I think that plays a big role in curriculum, because I think that school, the primary assumption that I have is that school is predicated on adult desires, adult wishes for what children are supposed to learn, and really discounts what children want to learn and do. So I think that our schools are entirely built on what we want, right, as adults. And so what would happen if we actually thought about what the actual people who go to school every day, what they would want for their experiences. So I think a lot about environments and how environments make learning possible, like how this environment makes this experience so much better than an orientation where you're just sitting and listening to information being spewed at you, right? So this was all curated by really talented people who think about the environments that we need for learning, and I think we should be thinking more about that, especially accounting for what children want.
Amazing, amazing. Just groundbreaking research, and I'm sure you involve some of your students in your research.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Anything you can say about that, or any ways that you do that?
In terms of having, yes, so I've worked with students in looking at children's photographs. I think that's something that's always enlightening for adults to look at. Like, how do children image their daily lives? They're not photographing themselves in cute outfits, and they're actually showing us what they see and how they see the world. So students look with me at children's photographs, and we talk about how they're understanding children's perspectives. So we do that in the classroom, but we also do that in research together.
Great, amazing. Yeah, I know our students are always interested in how can I get involved in more research with our faculty. Yeah. So that's great. I know there's probably a lot, and for this next question of what you think makes TC so special. Obviously, you were a student here, you're a graduate, you're now faculty. Any of those perspectives, what do you think makes TC so special?
Yeah, so I've been at 3 other higher ed institutions so I went to 3 other, a college and then 2 other graduate schools before getting to TC, and I would say, without a doubt, that TC, our emphasis on relationships with students is really, really unique. The fact that students are known here and that students have relationships with other students, but also faculty, really deep, meaningful relationships with faculty is really unique. I would say that even though we're a research institution, I don't know that a lot of students know that a lot of faculty's work has to do with doing research. That's the primary bulk of our work, but despite that, I think faculty spend a lot of time thinking about pedagogy, thinking about teaching, not just in terms of our relationships with students, but how we teach, the tools that we use to teach, the environments that we set up for teaching. There's so much emphasis on the whole, the whole environment. So there's that. So there's the relationships. There's what was the second thing I mentioned?
What makes TC so special?
Mentioned relationships, so I also think that I would say, so I mentioned that I went to 3 other institutions, one of which was a competing Ivy League. I will not mention its name. But I will say that this is a place where I actually learned. For the first time, I understood what it felt like to learn something. And I think it was because there's so much emphasis in our department, at least, and I know in others too, on critical pedagogy and critical thought and thinking about why the world is constructed the way it is. And that really, struck a chord in me. And this is really the first place that I really understood what it meant to learn something and how to study.
Awesome. Yeah, right. Wow, awesome. No, thank you. And what, you mentioned moving here from Texas. What did you miss most about New York City while you were away in Texas?
There's a lot I could say. I'm going to keep it light. I love food, but I never thought I would say this, but I actually really missed salads because
they don't have salad in Texas.
They if they have salad, it's laden with sauce and meat.
So it's not that healthy.
Well, I mean, health is subjective, right? But you couldn't get something that was just
salad.
Leaves. Yeah,
I
just wanted leaves.
Just the leaves.
Yeah, I just wanted to go. Yeah, so I started gardening, which I thought I would never thought I would do, but I just needed arugula. So
there's no arugula in Texas.
So I don't, unless you grow your own. So I missed the food, the variety of food.
Such a variety in New York.
I mean, Dallas has a great variety too, but it's not the same. So I miss that, and I miss just moving through the city. Moving through the city is so important. Whether you're walking or moving in some other way through the city, being able to see life around you, and being able to think about the theories that we read in our courses as applied to life. That's a big deal. So being in New York at TC was such an intellectual experience that I hope that you will feel the same way.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. Any final words of advice that you would like to give our new students? Well, besides taking advantage of New York City, ordering a salad.
Yes. Eat as many salads as you can.
Yeah. And what other advice would you give them?
So I think one is support each other. I think that I have been in a grad program where people didn't support each other, and then I came to TC, and it was a totally different feeling. Again, that's part of learning, is being in relationship with each other. So I think finding ways to support one another, whether it's just, accompanying one another through to, I don't know, the bursar's office or whatever to figure something out, or helping somebody else, get the readings they need or whatever it is. I think supporting each other is one thing. The second thing I would say is, I know that school sometimes, especially now, school is geared towards your future career, and so you're thinking about what might benefit me later. I would just encourage you not to be in that mindset the whole time, and kind of look beyond, like, what am I going to get out of this, to just what's happening right now, right? What am I being asked to think about right now? What am I being asked to grapple with? Instead of thinking about, like, is this worth it, right? Focus on what the faculty is asking you to really consider and think about. And then the third is do the readings. I would say just do the readings. I know that there are a lot of readings, but the one unique thing about TC, especially now that I've taught somewhere else, is that we, the faculty, curate the readings. We select them, and we spend a lot of time thinking about what readings are engaging, what's going to really get you to think about some idea. And the readings are the material, right? They're the actual, and because we spend time curating it, we're really thinking about what's going to benefit you. So if you don't do the readings, you're basically not getting what you're supposed to get out of it. So do the readings.
Wow. What great advice from Professor Templeton. thank you so much for stopping by, coming to our program here today, helping to set our students, new master's students up for success. So I can't thank you enough.
Yeah,
and I
thank
just
you.
wish you the best semester. Welcome back to New York. And yeah, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Fran. That was fabulous. Thank you. Wow, that was awesome. What a treat, I think, for anyone to be, in Professor Templeton's class and be able to experience, all of her wisdom and research and inspiration, really. So that was great. Okay, so who's ready for another game? Want to have a little bit more fun? Game. How about some games music, Jordan? Okay. So we need 4 volunteers from the audience who will join Denise to play Who's That Famous Columbia Face? So, let's see. I need 2 from upstairs and 2 from downstairs. So let me go upstairs to my friend and colleague, Ashley, from our college events department. Hi, Ashley.
Hello.
Who do you have for me up there? Do you have a volunteer?
What is your name? Where are you from? What are you studying?
Hi, my name's Alfred. I'm studying teaching of social studies, and I'm from New Jersey.
We have Alfred from New Jersey.
All right, come on down. You're going to play a game. All right, let me go to my friend down here on the floor, Trevor from Human Resources. Trevor, who do you have? Anybody want to play a game?
We have...
Hi, I'm Sydney, and I'll be studying developmental disabilities.
All right, we have Sydney.
Sydney, come on up to the stage. You know, Ashley, I'm coming back up for you.
We are ready. I see a hand.
Who wants to play a game?
I am coming around, sir. Please tell us your name. What are you studying and where you're from?
My name is Vincent. I'm studying mental health counseling, and I'm from Westchester.
All right.
We got Vincent from New York coming down.
Play the game. All right, let me go back to Trevor. And Trevor, we need one more volunteer. So you have to ready to play a game. I see there's somebody back there.
Come on out.
All right, we're getting our players here on stage.
Tell us your name and what you study.
Hey, I'm Kelsey. I'm from Atlanta, and I'm studying sociology and education.
All right, Kelsey.
Chelsea, come on up from Atlanta. Come on up to the stage. All right. Wow, I think we're waiting for, okay, here comes the other gentleman player from upstairs, Chelsea. All right, Chelsea, thank you. Okay, Denise Bonetta's back, and Denise, can you tell them how to play?
Yep, I'm just getting everybody's names. So we got Kelsey, Alfred, Vincent, and Sydney, right?
All right.
Perfect. And before we start, I do want to shout out, we have a student volunteer, Yen, is just volunteered herself to take photos today, which I really appreciate. She's a new student, so I just wanted to appreciate Yen. Yen, here's a hat. So if you saw a photographer, we didn't know Yen was going to take pictures, but talking about great new student volunteers, we got Yen. So we do have 4 volunteers on this stage. We're going to play Guess That Famous CU or TC Face. So you know how that works. Somebody's going to pick up a face. So you 2 are on team. So you're a team. You're a team. So we're going to rotate. So the 2 teams aren't going to go at the same time. That would be chaos. So we're going to go like team 1, team 2, and then I'll flip back and forth. One of you is going to get a face. You hold it up. Sometimes you could see the letters, so just hold it. Put your hand in front of the letter so you don't see it. The group before you really took honesty seriously, so I trust that you all do the same. And then the other person will just shout clues at the person. I know I said audience participation earlier. This time you're just going to laugh, cheer. You're not going to scream clues, okay? And you're not going to shout the answer unless we ask you to. So I'm going to just play one. I'll put one up, and then everybody can shout some clues at me, and then we'll get it going. Does that work? Okay, cool. Okay, so... Yeah. I love music.
Oh, yeah.
Give it up for the band. Come on. Okay. So ready? I'm gonna hold it up. Clues. She's on Saturday Night Live. Any other clues? She played Hillary Clinton on Saturday Night Live. Okay. Any other clues? She's really... Oh, sorry. Face. Anything else? No? She's blonde. Okay, so she's on Saturday Night Live. She played Hillary Clinton. She's blonde. I knew the answer. It's Kate McKinnon. She was an active student leader at Columbia. She was in their varsity show every year, so that's great. So you get how it goes? We get how it goes. And then when you get the face, just make sure you show the audience both on the ground and up the floor because it's fun. Ready? Okay. So Alfred, you're going to hold up the name first, okay? So just block the letters. There you go. Okay. So Kelsey, clues.
Very rich.
Very rich. Can everybody just do a little turn so everybody can see it? Everybody sees it? Okay, so we got very rich.
Very old.
Very old. One more clue.
Child.
He's not a child.
Yeah, he's not. Honestly, I don't know another clue.
That's great. Very rich and very old. I think those are great clues, right? Alfred thinks he knows. Okay, Alfred, who is it?
Is it Warren Buffett?
Is it Warren Buffett? It is Warren Buffett! Ding, 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 ding! You got it! Great job, Warren Buffett. Rich and old. Okay, Sydney, you're ready? Look, cover there. Wow, honesty. Okay, so Vincent, you're giving the clues. Sydney, make a turn. No. Turn so everybody can see. Everybody sees? Oh, okay. Okay, Vincent. Clues.
This person is a president of a university. This person will speak to you in line getting a coffee at the lunchroom.
We have a good listener.
And this person couldn't be here today to join us.
Okay, so we got a president. He loves to talk to people in line and getting coffee, and he couldn't be here today. Sydney, do you know the name? Oh my gosh, I forgot. You forget the name? Oh my gosh! Sydney! It's okay, Sydney. Okay, on the count of 3, everybody say the name. 1, 2, 3. Tom Bailey, our TC president. Totally okay. Tom Bailey is an amazing person. My favorite college president. I'm biased, but I'm honest. He transformed how community colleges operate. He's been a faculty member for over 30 years. And again, he loves to talk to students. So Tom and I facilitate those sessions, and we can't wait for you to get to know him. Cool? Okay, Kelsey, you're holding up the face this time, and Alfred, you're giving the clues, okay? So hold up. Don't look at the name. Don't look at the name. You got to cover it, though. Okay. They're a reactive crowd. Okay, Alfred. Everybody saw the face up there? Okay, we all got it. Ready. Clues.
All right. Notorious for that Supreme Court. She was replaced by someone that Trump elected when she...
Facts. Oh, Kelsey got it.
It's our girl Ruth, right?
It's our girl Ruth.
Good job, Chelsea.
It's our girl Ruth.
That was good.
That's what I like. The last group, the first clue was that she was dead. That was the first thing that came to mind. Okay, Vincent loved that one. Okay, so Vincent, you're gonna cover the name. Yep, hold it up. Okay, Sydney. Ooh, this team's got a theme. Okay, Sydney, clues.
He was president before Trump.
President before Trump.
He was president for 2 terms.
2 terms.
People really like to do impressions of him.
Okay, president before Trump, 2 terms. People love to do impressions of him.
It's Barack Obama.
It's Barack Obama! Got a lot of presidents up on this team. Great job, Vincent and Sydney. Okay, we're gonna flip it back. We got time, right? Oh, we got 3 minutes. Okay, ready? Kelsey. Wait. We got the clues. Everybody sees it? Okay, ready?
Okay, she's hilarious. I really can't think of anything. Oh, she's been on right now. A little filler, a little Botox. Doesn't kill anyone. What else is she doing?
Okay, so she's funny. She's had a lot of work done to her face.
I know.
She's been on Right Now.
Oh, she has a raspy voice. And always good earrings, too.
Earrings, good earrings. Okay, Alfred, guess. It's not a lake, it's a...
A river? Oh, Joan Rivers?
Yeah!
Yeah, we got it! Joan Rivers!
Good job, Chelsea.
Good job, good
I
job.
wanted to help you a little bit with
She's
that
a
one.
queen, she's a queen. Okay, Sydney, it's your turn. Cover the name.
you were
Okay,
good.
here we go. Vincent, good clues, good clues.
Oh, this one.
Wow! This group really. Okay, ready. Vincent.
There is a Broadway show named after this person.
Broadway show named after this person.
Yeah.
He was one of the founders of Columbia University.
Founders of Columbia.
And he was a president.
And he was a... Was he a president? Nope.
He was in government a long time ago.
Yeah, Vincent, I mean, we've got a lot of presidents, but he was in government. Okay, Sydney, answer.
Alexander Hamilton.
Is it Alexander Hamilton? Yes, it is! Good job! Okay, so we don't have time to do for each team, so I'll do another one. Does that sound good? And y'all can give me the clues. Work? Don't worry, I'll get back to you too. Okay, ready? I'm gonna hold it up. Okay, wait. I can't hear everybody at once. This is what dreams are made of. She's in New York, New York.
Which one?
She sings New York, New York.
She's on fire?
She's on fire. Oh, this girl. Oh, it's Alicia Keys. Sorry. My girl Alicia Keys. First time she ever heard a song on the radio was on the Brooklyn Queens Expressway. Okay, that's it for our game. Who's the winner? Everybody's a winner. Each of our contestants are getting a TC backpack.
You get a backpack.
You get a backpack. You get a backpack. But don't worry, my friends. We have a surprise for you. Looking at my folks up in the mezzanine.
You're welcome. Great
So,
job. Great job.
not only, okay, thank you
great
guys. You're good to go. You're going to go back to your seats. Give it up for our volunteers. Thank you.
Wow.
And Yen's still on camera down here. Love it. All right. You all win too. One, because you're coming to TC and you're getting a TC education. But two, because Candy's going to come down on parachutes right now.
Oh my God.
At TC, we do it all, everybody. We do it all. Don't worry. There's more candies and boxes coming around. There's more candy coming around. Our folks at the mezzanine, we got candy up for you. Candy for everybody. Okay. So I promised a fun show. Is it fun so far? Is it fun so far?
Oh.
Okay, TC, how we feeling? Are we feeling good? Okay, I'm going to turn it back to Tom for the rest of our show.
I mean, whoa, people are getting hit by like those sweethearts and everything. Oh my God. Wow. All right, that was a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, and thanks to the NSO band for the games music, Jordan. Whoa. Okay, so now we're gonna get a little bit more serious and go to our Chief Academic Officer at the college. He is the former chair of the Department of Organization and Leadership, the current interim provost, dean, and vice president for academic affairs and Teachers College alum. So please welcome our interim provost, Bill Baldwin. Bill.
Thank you.
Bill.
You figure this is the third time around, I may start to get up, right? As Tom said, I'm Bill Baldwin, also an alum of TC. I did my doctorate in higher education. TC for me is a bit of a family affair. My wife did her doctorate in health education, and my younger son did his master's in org psych. Okay, the only son that we don't talk about very much is the one who went to law school. Although he happens to be general counsel at the New York City Department of Education. So at least he stayed connected. I'm delighted to see you here for a variety of reasons. I enjoy this time of year. I'm very, very, very thankful that you all accepted our invitation to come join us. But I want to, not but, I want you to know a little bit about, it sounds like a bad take on an old Harvey movie, a little bit of the, not trouble, but interesting legacy that you become a part of. And a former trustee member who passed away also made the remark that it becomes our own responsibility to carry on the legacy of TC. It's a particularly unique place that's unlike any other graduate or professional school of education. And we will all bear, when we go through this, some responsibility to continue that legacy. So the college was founded in 1887 by Grace Hoadley Dodge. And it's interesting to just hold on to the notion of why she and the group of women who were in the Kitchen Garden Society did this. It was to provide a new kind of education to folks in New York City who were underserved. Okay? Simple. But imagine if you come forward, all right, to 2022, how we've built on and extended that legacy. And those are key ideas. To provide continuing new forms of education, to think about that, and to do our best to extend educational opportunity to everyone, particularly those who do not have access to an extraordinary educational opportunity. What I want to do, think of this as walking into a restaurant for your first time. You made up your mind that what you wanted to eat is, salad. But instead you see this exhaustive, long list of other choices you can make. So I want to encourage you to be a little selfish and intellectually curious when you have those few moments in your curriculum to make some other choices about things that you could expose yourself to. And I'm going to do it in a that was then, this is now framework, where we talk a little bit about what TC invented, created, established. We have a history of firsts, okay? And what we're doing in that area now. Can you hear me? Oh, okay, hi. So you all may be familiar with John Dewey, extraordinary education philosopher and psychologist. One of the things he did that has impacted not only TC, but thinking about education broadly, is the notion that children, many of us, learn best when we learn experientially. You know, I don't know if any of you had the opportunity to really go through experiential, project-based learning, all right? But that's at the foundation of really impactful learning. How do we extend that tradition today? Okay. Well, you might have the opportunity of working with faculty in the Department of Curriculum and Teaching. Are any of you in that area? A couple? Super. Okay. You could choose to take a course with or study with Bettina Love, who developed a model of abolitionist pedagogy that builds on the educational experiences of marginalized youth to cultivate the strengths of individual students. Okay. Professor Love is one of 11 new faculty who are joining this college this year. We had a remarkably successful recruitment year. In the Department of Arts and Humanities, if any of you are studying there, you might have the opportunity to work with faculty like Yolanda Seeley Ruiz. She's a national expert on developing culturally relevant curriculum in the classroom. So you begin to think about how these issues resonate with all of the debates and the crises that we're talking about in education today. In Arts and Humanities, again, you could study with Davinia Gregory. She's in the area of arts administration, broadly defined. And her scholarship includes the first comprehensive examination of a Black-led arts organization. If you switch gears a little bit and you move in the direction of health and behavior studies, you might have an opportunity to collaborate with Lalitha Vasudevian. She's working with faculty and students to expand digital and multimodal, I did a boo-boo. It's not health and behavior studies. She's in math, science, and technology. I figure after 45 years of being here, I would get it right. But she's working with faculty, students, and staff to expand digital and multimodal teaching and learning. She leads the Digital Futures Initiative that you'll find up on the top floors of the library, okay? You could also look at EPSA, Department of Education Policy and Social Analysis. There, you might have an opportunity to work with faculty like Amy Stewart Wells, trained as a sociologist And one of the things she's doing now is leading a summer institute called Reimagining Education. And the focus of that institute is to help teachers in the K-12 classrooms think about and foster anti-racist education in their schools. Switch gears a little bit. One of the other fields that TC was instrumental in creating is international and comparative education. It grew out of the work of faculty such as, what did I jump past that? James Earl Russell. All right. And, you know, silly, we can be so chauvinistic in the United States to think that we know everything we need to know about education here. But they were smart enough to know that we had to study education comparatively and internationally. And if you have an interest in that theme, you might want to work with Mary Mendenhall, a faculty member in the Department of International and Transcultural Studies, who right now, and go back to why we founded TC, right now she's working on providing access to education to individuals who are in refugee camps. Okay? Let's see. I promised us a few more snapshots, but another field that, again, it always feels funny for me to say this, that we kind of invented is nutrition education, right? And that was created by Mary Swartz Rose. And many of you may have an opportunity to study with the faculty member who holds the Mary Swartz Rose chair, and that's Pam Cook. All right. Alternatively, you could also study, excuse me, with Randy Wolf, who investigates the relationship between education and celiac disease. But here, it's simple to think about. You're not going to be able to focus and learn and pay attention unless you've had a good, healthy diet and that you're not hungry. Is that telling me to quit already? Really? I got 3 damn pages to go. I thought I was doing really great. How do I make this choice? Okay. I've left out psychology and all of those fields, but I hope you think about the opportunity to study with people like, I don't know. Is that where you're all from, aren't you? I did it on purpose. All right. Peter Coleman, International Center for Cooperation and Conflict Resolution. Professor Daryl Wing Su, who is the person singly most responsible for understanding about microaggression, microintervention, okay? I'm shortchanging it, and I do apologize for running over. But as a person who's been here for 45 years, have great fun, and I depend on you to carry that torch of TC, okay?
Wow.
Really, 5 minutes?
Thank you so much to Bill Baldwin.
How did I do
I
that?
really can't think of anyone better to share the academic messages, give you some inspiration as you're ready to start and begin your journey in your classes. And Bill has so much rich history and inspiring words. So please join me in thanking our interim provost, Bill Baldwin, again. Thank you so much. So now I am delighted to introduce another alum from Teachers College. He's not our interim provost, but Dr. Anderson Smith is the Assistant Director for Research Compliance Education at Columbia. He finished his PhD at TC in May 2020. So he graduated during the pandemic, and he is an incredible spoken word artist. Please welcome Dr. Anderson Smith.
Test. All right. Peace. What's going on, y'all? He could do it. She could do it. They could do it. I could do it. I watch my thoughts create tangible believers. I could do it. Abracadabra. My thoughts became things fueled by things that I thought mattered. What's your why? What's your drive? Why do you do the things that you do? I promise you, if you weren't here at TC wouldn't be the same without you. So what's your why? What's your why? What's your why? What is your why? My why? Began on scrap pages, written on margins. As you know the saying, we are our ancestors' wildest dreams. True story. When my great-grandmother came to this country, she signed her name with an X. She couldn't read. She couldn't write. all she knew was that X true story, and I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it with my own 2 eyes. My great-grandmother wrote her name for the first time at the age of 65. What is your why? This poem is a mirror. For some, a window. For others, a sliding glass door. Try walking a mile in someone else's shoes. Let them try walking in your shoes. I wonder how long they'll last for. You see, ignorance, it breeds fear. And the only way to conquer fear is to make the unknown known. So I hopped on the back of my ancestors, and tenfold my knowledge has grown. You see, the problem with mirrors is distortion. And if what you read in books reflects you but a portion and shapes your image in an awkward contortion, then we should recognize when our children cannot see themselves reflected in books, in society, they are at a disproportion. You see, mirrors show us what we look like, not who we are. Some people need people to be reminded of who they are. Some people need mirrors to be reminded of who they are. Some people can't even stare at their own reflection. So I count my blessings like the days of the Black History Month, sometimes 28, sometimes 29, sometimes I have to remind myself that the eyes are useless when the mind is blind. This poem is a mirror. And as they say, attract what you expect, reflect what you desire, become what you respect, mirror what you admire. What is your why? Bell Hooks reminds us not to have our lives narrowed down, so as we struggle, we still move on the margin and we don't even make it sound. Sometimes the margin is the best place to be, and sometimes if all we look for are mirrors, it ignores other perspectives that are important to see. This poem is a mirror. This poem is a window. This poem is a sliding glass door. Try walking a mile in someone else's shoes. Let them try walking in your shoes. I wonder how long they last for. What is your why? What is your drive? Why do you do the things that you do? I promise you, if you weren't here at TC wouldn't be the same without you. See, our pens became our swords. Our knowledge became our shields. Our sparks became our flames. It's impossible for us to yield. No longer banking knowledge. We opt to problem pose through action and reflection. We use books as windows. That vicarious experience saved my life. Gave me options of what to do and not to do. I conditioned connections with thoughts. And I formed mental cues. And as I shaped my world and walked past that sliding glass door, I journeyed with others. And with new eyes, we explored. So think critically. Love critically. Give more than you receive, and remember, what we do is more important than what we say or what we say we believe. And since he could do it, since she could do it, since they could do it, since I could do it, and together we could do it. And strengthen our why.
My God. Dr. Anderson Smith, give it up. Thank you so much. Wow, for leaving us with such inspirational words. We have work to do, don't we? Right? We got to get started right now. There's no better time than this moment. This moment is yours. Welcome to Teachers College. Grab your bags. Follow me off stage, follow me out. Lunchtime, stuff to do. So thank you so much for coming. Thanks to our NSO band. You guys are amazing. Give it up for the band. Let's go.
Woo-hoo. Grew up in a town that is famous as a place of movie scenes. Always loud, there are sirens all around, the streets are mean. If I can make it here, I can make it anywhere, that's what they say. See my face in lights, so my name in marquees found down on Broadway. I got a pocket full of dreams, baby. I'm in New York. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can do. Now you're in New York. These streets will make you feel brand new. These lights will inspire you. Hear it for you, New York, New York, New York. On the avenue, there ain't never a curfew worth these work so hard. Such a melting pot on the corner selling rock. Preachers pray to God. Hail a gypsy cab, take me down from Harlem to Brooklyn Bridge. Someone sleeps tonight with the hunger for more than an empty I'ma make it by any means. I got a full of dreams. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can do. Now you're in New York.
Right.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Right on time.
Great job.
Oh,